of our jurisprudence
yes, sir.
in terms of identifying what is actually wrong with the PDAF.
Yes, Your
I have
Honor.
a final series of questions. Assuming, without yet saying that this court will declare the PDAF, that chapter, that title, as unconstitutional, assuming, will it immediately address the problems of corruption out there?
No, Your Honor.
As a matter of fact, as you said a while ago, there can be congressional insertions. Is that not correct?
It's still a possibility,
And there
Your
is
Honor.
nothing that this court can do because that is within the political department's discretion. Is that not correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And therefore, that will already depend upon the people's view and how the people will react to what their representatives do in the House and in the Senate. Is that not correct?
Or some of the people like Attorney Alcantara can come to the court again.
Well, that's what I was saying. It is unfair that the only burden in terms of correcting the system is with the court. Shouldn't we actually say that it is with the executive, the legislature, and we will do our part in terms of correcting it? Because even if we declare, assuming that we will do, the PDAF as unconstitutional, still there is a lot of work to be done. Is that not correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Including, of course, the cases that go through the court. There has to be public vigilance for it. Is that not
Yes,
correct?
Your Honor.
And therefore, because the presentation in your pleading seems to be that we are the saviors. But the truth is, it is not us who are the saviors, but it is the Filipino people working through the department, making them accountable, that will be the saviors in terms of this problem that is actually happening with our society. Is that not correct?
Yes, Your Honor. That's the classic formulation of sovereignty, Your Honor.
Yes. In terms of the president and the legislature, if we remove this PDAF or pork barrel and be very clear about how we're going to do it, that's why we are relying on your memoranda
Yes, Your
to
Honor.
actually dot the I's and cross the T's. Of course, the Solicitor General can weigh in and tell us if we are exceeding the powers that are granted to us by the Constitution. But in terms of actually doing that, preparing the groundwork for future legislation. Are we creating a very dangerous precedent in terms of the powers that you are asking this court to exercise for all other things in relation to the political branches of government?
Well, I submit, Your Honor, it's not a dangerous precedent. We have identified the clear violation of the Constitution, and that is only what we are asking to be corrected.
Maybe you can cover that, and perhaps you can give us a very narrow doctrine that perhaps we can think about, and the Solicitor General can also take a look at. Again, the declaration, if ever, of the PDAF is only part of the issue. Yes. I think that the public is clamoring for, and I think it is unfair that it is brought to this court. It is possible that everybody needs to work together in order to be able to solve this problem. Thank you, Counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Counsel, I will just start, request you to look at the screen, please. I'll be asking Attorney Melo, and then at certain points in time, I'll be asking Chairperson Tan to respond. Now, in the article,